Hello students, let's start with a new chapter of marketing management. In this unit we will discuss about marketing mix and we will be understanding marketing environment. Marketing mix, which is commonly known as 4 P's of marketing, is product, price, promotion and place. By paying attention to the following 4 components of the marketing mix, a business can maximize its chances of a product being recognized and bought by the customers, which can actually result in our profitability. So this is the reason we need to pay a lot of attention to marketing mix. These 4 factors are very important for the success of a business. When we talk about product, it is the item or service being sold, and this must satisfy a customer's need or desire. The product element of the marketing mix refers to the goods, services or ideas that a company is offering to the target market for sale. It involves marketing decisions related to product designing, features, branding, packaging and so on. So a product should be such that it should satisfy the need of the customer. We will not be able to convince the customer to buy a product which he is already having. So we need to bring innovation in the product. In case we fail to do that, we fail to succeed. Businesses need to consider factors such as the unique selling proposition, product differentiation and customer needs and preferences when developing their products. Product decisions are guided by market research and a deep understanding of the target audience. This includes conducting customer surveys, analyzing competitors' offerings and monitoring market trends to ensure that the product meets customers' demand and provides value. Coming to the next P, that is the price. An item should be sold at the right price for as per the customer expectations, that is neither too low nor too high, but at the same time it should justify the profitability of the organization also. The price element of the marketing mix focuses on deciding the amount customers will pay for the product or service. Pricing decisions involve considering factors such as production cost, profit margins, competitors' pricing and perceived value. Businesses must strike a balance between the affordability of the customer and the profitability of the business as well. So pricing strategies can be of different types, like it can be a cost-based pricing, value-based pricing, penetration pricing, skimming pricing or promotional pricing. So the chosen pricing strategy should align with the product's positioning, target market and overall marketing objectives of the business. Coming to the next P, that is promotion. Our product is perfect, our price is appropriate, but in case we fail to communicate it to the customers, then they will not buy our product. So we need to make the people aware about the product and price and the availability of the product in the market. So this can be only done through massive promotion. So promotion includes the various activities undertaken to communicate and promote the product or service to the target market. It includes advertising, public relations, sales promotion, personal selling and digital marketing. The aim of the promotion is to raise awareness among public, generate the interest and persuade them to take action, that is buying of the product. Businesses need to develop compelling messages, select appropriate communication channel and monitor the effectiveness of the promotional campaigns as well. Now coming on to the last P, that is place. Place is very important because our product is very appropriate, our price is reasonable, we have communicated it to the customers also, but when they go to the market to buy our product and they don't find our product, they will end up buying the competitor's product, right? So we have to ensure the availability of the product in the market, and this is also known as distribution. It refers to how the product or service is made available to the customers. It involves decisions related to selecting appropriate distribution channels, inventory management, logistics, and order fulfillment. The goal of this P is to ensure that the product reaches the right customer at right time and right place. Now, coming to marketing environment. Marketing environment refers to the external and internal factors that influence a company's marketing decisions and activities. In order to develop effective marketing strategies, business needs to be very thorough about the market environment. Market environment is very dynamic in nature, and we have to continuously keep an eye on this environmental factors. Now, we can categorize marketing environment into two broad categories, that is external environment and internal environment. When we study marketing environment, we are able to identify opportunities, because we can notice and we can analyze what's going on in the market. So we will be able to identify the opportunities in the sense, suppose our marketing team sees that our product is being sold through digital marketing. The digital marketing is actually picking up pace. Then we can decide to allocate more resources to online marketing funnels, because that's driving more sales. We are able to identify threats easily. Studying our marketing environment alerts us to potential threats which may affect our marketing activities. When we are having foreknowledge of all these factors, then we can re-strategize our marketing efforts so that we are able to maintain growth in the market share. We are able to make the changes in case we are constantly monitoring marketing environment. Paying attention to the marketing environment can help us manage changes and maintain growth in the dynamic economy. So we can forecast and determine timely marketing campaign strategies by monitoring these marketing environment. Now, what is the internal environment? When we talk about internal environment, it refers to the components that are within the business organization. The internal forces are controllable in nature, and the marketer can control and manipulate these forces whenever required. So the components of internal environment are organizational structure, resources, and organizational objectives. So let's discuss one by one all these three factors. The first one is organizational structure. Organizational structure is a process that outlines how and why, from beginning to end, activities to be done and to realize the organization goal. So it involves the formulation of rules, different departments, working procedures, status, roles and authority in the organization, and who will be responsible for what in the organization. So this needs to be decided very judiciously. Now, when we talk about the resources, there are different types of resources. And talking about these resources, it can be physical, that include machines, building where the business is established. It can be human resources, that means people who are working in the organization, skilled manpower, the most valuable asset of the business. Then it can be financial resources, like money, the capital that is required to make an investment, and information resource, that is which is needed to actually formulate quality decisions and strategies. So we have to ensure these resources. And the third one is organizational objectives, what a business is formed of. Objectives may be a high level of productivity, or meeting competition, or coordinating functional areas. It can be profitability, it can be growth, it can be capturing market share, it can be stability. So different organizational objectives are there. So all the components and activities of the internal environment, the marketer, when we are considering all these activities and components of internal environment, the marketer can ensure and manipulate the changing environment, and it can affect the overall activities of the business. And if implemented appropriately, it can increase customer satisfaction and the success of the business operations. Now, External environment, it consists of factors that are beyond the control of the organization because it is external to organization and that can significantly impact the operations of the business. Understanding the external environment helps business identify opportunities, anticipate threats and adapt their marketing strategies accordingly. So when we talk about external environment, we can further divide it into two components, that is micro environment and macro environment. So let's discuss about micro environment first. Micro environment refers to company's internal and immediate environment. It is also called as the task environment and includes the main player in the market. The factors of micro environment affect the business, ways of serving its customers. These factors are part of the business marketing system. Although these forces are classified as non-controllable in nature, they are some extent controlled and influenced by the marketer in a particular situation. So the first component of micro environment is customers, that are the main target of any business. They are the real market of products and services. Their personal characteristics such as buying habits, spending patterns, standard of living, cultural and religious values, education, attitude, personality, perception, all these things needs to be taken care of because this affects the performance of the business. Now coming on to the next point, that is suppliers. They are the individuals who regularly supply the material or products to the marketing organizations for resale purposes or for reproduction of products. The regular supply of these goods and services increases the rate of success of the business. Then the third point is marketing intermediaries. They are the independent organization that help the flow of goods and services from the point of production to the consumer. So this can be our agents, distributors, wholesalers, retailers, transport agencies, etc. And the fourth point is competitors. They are those who produce the same and serve the same group of customers. So every business has to face competition. To succeed, a business firm must deliver greater value to the customers as compared to their competitors. Now coming on to macro environment, all the external and uncontrollable factors that influence the business organizations. They are the forces that shape opportunities and pose threats to the business. For a business to sustain and succeed in this ever-changing dynamic marketing environment, it is necessary to understand the dynamics of macro environment. So let's discuss one by one all the components of macro environment. The first is economic environment. This largely affects the customer's purchasing and spending power. The purchasing power of the customer is influenced by the level of income, level of employment, the economic policy of the government, the rate of inflation. For example, the higher level of income, the higher will be the purchasing power of the customer. So demographic environment, with the world population rising at an explosive rate, people are the most significant factor in the marketing environment. The population varies in density, education, income, location, age, race and other factors. These factors affect the population's demand. The population demand will affect the marketing decisions. A region with varying demand can pose both an opportunity and a threat to the business. Now, let's discuss about social environment. A country's social environment influences how a business and its marketing environment operate. All marketing activities must comply with the country's social regulations. These regulations help firms compete and protect consumers from unfair business activities. The next factor is technological changes that's happening within the environment. The constant upgrade in the technological market affects the market environment. Now is the time of online marketing. In case we stick on to the brick and mortar store, then there is a probability we are not actually full-fledged using our potential in the market. So we have to ensure people, our loyal customers can change to online marketing, but in case we are not changing, then we might lose on those customers. So the constant upgrade in the technological market affect the market environment. The marketers have to make sure that they are aware of new possible technologies they can use to promote their product. If they fail to do so, then the business will beat them in the market. Now, let's consider the cultural environment. It is the business marketing environment. It depends upon people, notions, values and perceptions. So, companies must formulate marketing activities that do not negatively affect people's, the cultural sentiments of the people. If the business is not careful about certain marketing aspects, then there is the chance that they offend people's cultural belief, and this can actually create a very negative impression in the mind of our target segment, and there is a possibility they might stop using our products. When we talk about natural environment, with the ongoing climatic changes, and people are more inclined towards going green, businesses have had to direct their marketing activities to prove to the market that they are ecologically responsible. This means companies must adapt their business practices to be more eco-friendly, which can be significant attraction factor for the customers. Therefore, such methods might increase sales and revenue for the business. Thank you, students.